Welcome back to It's Cooking Good. Today I'm doing my Italian style burgers, or as I like to call them, my Bellissimo Burgers. So we're going to start by creating the innards of our burger. And what I want to do is get some mozzarella, which I'm just going to slice like so. Should be enough. Let's move that out of the way. And I've got some Parma ham here, which I'm going to put the mozzarella in the middle of the Parma ham. Okay. I'm then going to get, actually I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to roll that over first. What we want to do, this is going to go in the middle of our burgers. So what I don't really want is it for it to leak. Let's do that, get that out of the way. Do the same with this one. And what I want to then do is try and encase it a little bit further with some more Parma ham so that I think it probably will leak, to be fair, but we can try our best. So just get some more Parma ham. If anyone out there has got a device that helps you get this Parma ham off these little things, please do let me know. Similarly, my other bugbear is getting those plastic gloves on that I use, and also peeling garlic. No one's come up with something that could peel garlic, or not that I know of, so please comment down below if you know something. I use a lot of garlic, so if there's something that you've got or you know about that peels it for you, other than a human being of course, please do let me know. Okay, so look, I'm just encasing it as much as I can to protect it. Okay, so that is those. We'll move that out of the way, we'll use that another time. Just get my cloth. Okay, so in here I've got 250 grams of pork mince and 250 grams of 15% beef mince. You want that 15% because you want the fat level for the burger, okay? And all I'm going to do is add a pinch of pepper, a decent pinch of pepper, and some salt. Not too much because you've got the Parma ham, which is going to go also in the middle. And that's all we're going to do to that. And I'm just going to mix it up together. What you don't want to do with this is overwork it. If you overwork the mince, it becomes a tough burger. The less you do with it, the better. Trust me. Just incorporating it, that's all I'm doing. And this should make, well, probably 2 to 3 burgers. There's only me and my son eating tonight, so I might go a little bit strong on the size of these. And that's it, that's all I want to do to it, not too much. Let's move that out of the way. Let's get some of that mince, okay? And what I'm going to do is just form it into a ball, like so. And I'm just going to work it a little bit on the board. These don't need to look like manufactured. You don't want them to look manufactured. You want them to look homemade, of course. So let's just do that. Don't want to work it again too much. And I'm going to put my mozzarella Parma ham parcel there. Grab that, and we've got to encase it in here. I need a bit more. Let's go on there with that. Okay. So now let's work it back into a ball, and then smish it out a little bit. Smish it. I don't know if that's a word. Like so, and we're going to put that over the top. And then encase it round. This is going to be a big burger, but this will shrink. I'm just crimping those edges a little bit as best as I can. And then we're going to flatten it out a little bit. And then bring it back in with our hands to make it into more of a burger shape. Push it back down again. You just want to try and get that perfect shape as best you can. That's going to be a beast. Okay, and we're going to do the same with the next one. Okay, so our ball, roll it round, push it out, put our parcel in the middle, pack it up, and then get the rest of our mince, same again, roll it into the ball, push it out, And then over the top. Crimp those edges. That's it. Try and keep it all there. Roll it round. And then push it down again. And there we go. We've got 2 burgers. Okay, let me just wash my hands. What I've got going on here is a Konro barbecue. It's a Japanese barbecue, but they're great if you want to cook like in the middle of a table, for example. If you've got people over and you want to do nice little Japanese skewers or burgers like we're doing tonight, whatever it may be, these are fantastic. And it's just got, the coals are burning. I've already pre-lit it. It's nice and warm. The coals are white. What I want to do before I just put them on, I made some, this is some garlic oil. It's just oil with a bit of crushed garlic in it. I made it last night because we made some pizzas and this was drizzled over the top. But I'm just gonna do that, hopefully so they won't stick. And then once they go on, we'll do the other side too. So these are gonna go on now onto the barbecue. Sizzle, nice, like that. And the other one. Okay, and then back in with a bit of that oil on the top. I might have to add a little bit more, depends. And these are going to take probably, I don't know, I'd say about 10 to 15 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, but we'll see. Okay, and while they're cooking, we're going to make up our pesto sauce, which is going to basically go over the top. So we're going to make a pesto from scratch. So let's move that out of the way. Bring this in a little bit more. Perfect. Okay. Move that out of your way. Let's just get the ingredients. Okay. So for the pesto, very, very straightforward. Move that out of the way. We're using those for the burgers. I've just got some garlic here, 2 cloves. I've got some pine nuts, which I've just toasted in a pan very, very lightly. It's really important because you want to release the flavours from the pine nuts. And I love pine nuts, so I'm putting plenty in. Got about half a cup of Parmesan cheese and a big old bunch of fresh basil. I might not use all of that. Just to get it started, let's just chop those garlic cloves like so. Put them into our little blender pot. There you go. In with our pine nuts. In with our Parmesan. Plenty of Parmesan. Love the Parmesan, very important. Okay. And then going with a load of this basil. Stalks and all, don't be throwing the stalks away. Plenty of flavour in those stalks. That's it. Just chuck that in there. Oh, going with a bit more. Why not? There we go. And then the last thing is just normal olive oil. Doesn't have to be extra virgin. Just normal olive oil. I'm going to put some in first. I can always add more. I don't want it too runny because this is going to sit on top of our burger. So let's just do that first and see how we get on. It might not even blend. Let's see. Okay. Just give it a chance to do its thing. Okay, so that definitely needs more olive oil because it's not actually whizzing it around. So let's pull that off. Give it a little shake. And let's add some more of the olive oil. Loosen it up. You can always add more, so let's see how that does. Okay. Let's go again. That's better, we got it. That's it, we're there. Make sure that garlic is obviously really finely chopped. You don't want big chunks of garlic in it. That's it. We're done. And what you're looking for, I don't know if you can see that, is that sort of consistency. See, it's not running too thinly, it's sort of going up and down there quite slowly, which is exactly what we want. Perfect. Okay, let's move all this out of the way. Don't need this anymore. What I'm going to do is just slice up a tomato. I want a tomato on with my burger. So we'll just take that end bit off. Probably because it's quite big, I'll do a few slices. Perfect, get rid of that. Okay. These will be cooking now for about probably another minute on this side. We'll flip them over and see how they're looking. Okay, so let's check on these. These have had about 1.5 minutes now. What I don't want to do, the heat's quite high to be fair, so what I don't want to do is overcook them. That's got nice colour on it, that's fine. I'm just going to move it slightly off those coals, just to let it cook a bit slower. That's fine, perfect. We'll leave those for about another 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. If I need to turn them back over onto the other side, we will, but I'll see you shortly. Okay, so I think we're done. These have taken a little bit longer because they were thick. So actually what I'll do, before I do that, let's just cut open a bun. I tried to get ciabatta rolls. They seem to be sparse. I got the closest thing I could. So let's get these out. What I want to do is put a little bit of mayonnaise on the bottom. Like so. There we go. Let's get one of our burgers off. And let's put that on there like so. Looks nice. Okay, and then I'm going to go on with some of our tomato, a nice slice of tomato, and then some of our lovely, look at that, our lovely pesto sauce. Let me just try it. That is good. Wow. Okay. A nice dollop of that on the top. I'm going to separate that off and then put that on the top. Get it over to our plate. And then we are ready to give this a go. Let's see how we've done. Wow. Messy. Look, you can see the mozzarella coming out. I'll take another bite, hold on. Look at that cheese pool. That is amazing. The pesto goes so well with that. The mozzarella, the Parma ham, the saltiness of the Parma ham comes through. That is cooking good. Guys, give this one a go. I'll be honest, I thought about this first thing this morning when I woke up. We had lots of odds and sods left over that we needed to use up. And I thought, yeah, let's create the Bellissimo burger. And I'm glad I did. That really is good. And I'm sure it's one that you and your family and your friends will really, really enjoy. As always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for staying through to the very end. Please do like and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. It's cooking good.